with the illegal D, the defensive 3 second. And so we will have Lawaru Cabarro, DeAndre Jordan, Tyler Johnson, Shamit, and Irving, the 5 on the floor for the Brooklyn Nets in the final 2 minutes. With Horton Tucker finding Harrell. DeAndre Jordan is there defending. Shot clock at 1. Caruso got him in the air, firing away inside with a whistle. That'll be on.
It's either Johnson or Shamit.
I was just going to say, it was hard to see which one. I think they're going to give it to, well, how about Lawaru Cabarro?
Oh, yeah, see how he was holding LeBron James around the waist. Good call there by the official.
Harrell maybe not scoring as well with the Lakers as he did last year with the Clippers, and that's knocked out 9 seconds. Lawaru Cabarro will be on LeBron James.
Yeah, but, Harrell this season, he's averaging 13 points, shooting 65% from the field, 6 rebounds. The last 4 games, he's averaged 20 points. So I think he's starting to get it to, Tucker with the potential finish.
Kuzma 3. And the rebound inside is corralled by Tyler Johnson. Slow start to the season, but he's come on strong of late. And DeAndre Jordan coming off the bench. Kyrie, the only starter on the floor. And Lawaru Cabarro knocks in that shot from outside. That's a 3. He's got 6. Here's LeBron. He's 2 of 3, 5 points. Working on Johnson. Tough shot. Easy done right there by LeBron.
And there's no defense for that because every time you're going to send middle or send help from the top, he's just going to fade baseline.
Another 3. Lawaru Cabarro, no good. The 3-point shooting for the Brooklyn Nets, by the way, have been tremendous the last 2 games. They've hit at least 22 straight games. 27 and 20 over the last 2. LeBron fighting for it. Jordan trying to take it away. And out of bounds, it'll be Brooklyn's ball. Sacramento, Monday, 27 made 3-point shots by the Nets. That was the 3rd most in one game in NBA history. And then at Phoenix, Reggie, they were 50%. Phoenix gave up 40 3-point attempts, and the Nets hit 20 of them. That's a 3 from outside, and that is a shot that will drop. Tyler Johnson.
And right on cue, Kevin. And how does they get these 3? It's the dribble penetration from Harden, and on that case right there, Kyrie Irving sucking the defense in.
Kyrie with the assist, and that'll be his first. 15 seconds, you can see game clock, shot clock. Ron will work it. Harold the screen, flutter inside LeBron. Jordan's got the ball, ahead it goes. Knocked away by the lunging Kuzma. And the clock at 0s. And the first quarter has come to a close. The Nets hit 5 threes. Have a lead over the Lakers with the NBA on TNT, presented by State Farm.
Oh, nice jersey.
The 30 stands for the 30-day money-back guarantee you get with the CarMax Love Your Car guarantee.
The name on the back is nice, too.
I didn't notice.
The way it should be. What difference could 2 inches make? I mean, it's a truck. It's not about inches. Who's thinking about the garage when you're shopping for a truck? CarMax. That's why we offer 24-hour test drives, so you can find the perfect fit. The way it should be. CarMax.
Spicy chicken McNuggets, breaded in tempura and made with cayenne, are just the right amount of fire emoji, chili emoji, grinning face with sweat emoji. And wouldn't it be double fire emoji if they came back? Spicy chicken McNuggets, they're back. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Tasha, did you know Geico could save you hundreds on car insurance and a whole lot more? So what are you waiting for? Hip-hop group tag team to help you plan dessert?
Fresh vanilla, rocky road, chocolate, peanut butter cookie dough. Scoop, there it is. Scoop, there it is. Scoop, there it is. Scoop, there it is. Scoop, shakalaka, 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 shakalaka. Scoop, shakalaka, shakalaka, shakalaka.
Geico. Switch today and see all the ways you could save. Bolt 24, keeping it real with Damian Lillard.
You either got hops or you somebody I dunk on. But there is Bolt 24 Restore with 10 grams of collagen and no artificial sweeteners. Restoring that ego, that's on you, fam.
Hey, Bolt 24.
Hey, how you doing, baby? You look mighty fine. I figured I might come your way. And
got to obviously continue to improve our defense, and LeBron's going to cause all sorts of problems. It's a great challenge for us to recognize and make good reads at the level of the ball.
Well, you held the Lakers to 42% shooting in the first quarter and only 24 points.
Yeah, we'll take it for sure. But, you know, we always want a little more. We always want to push and see how layered we can get with our defense, how clean we can get with one another and our decision-making. So lots to build on, a lot of game left, but a decent start.
Thank you, Coach. Appreciate it.
You got it, Reggie. Thanks.
Wawu Cabarro with the 3 points right now for the Nets, and a drive and a slam inside by Montrezl Harrell. Those are the first bench points, Reggie, for the Los Angeles Lakers without 2 starters we've talked about. No Davis, no Schroeder, and certainly no Kevin Durant, the headline for the Nets, but they do get Kyrie back in a drive inside by Johnson, who was whacked on the play, and the ball knocked away with a look at KD.
And also, Kevin, you know, Caldwell Pope was limping to the locker room as well, so that's a third starter that potentially could be down from Frank Vogel as Montrezl Harrell back-to-back baskets here for the Lakers.
Nice job by Harrell to get that. So the Nets out there with Harris, Harden, Wawu Cabarro, Jordan, and Tyler Johnson. Now they blitz Harden. On top, Harris, 3. One of the top 3-point shoot, number 4 in 3-point percentage shooting in the NBA.
And the Nets off to a hot start from beyond the arc. 7 of 11 from downtown for Brooklyn.
All those 3-point hits. this NBA season with betting, daily fantasy, and 3 rebound by Talen Horton-Tucker.
And it's because of that three-point shooting, Kev, that puts so much pressure on most teams because of the firepower they have. When healthy, when KD is back on the floor, it makes it so much difficult to guard.
Shot clock down to 10. Harden with it, 3 of 6 so far. 8 points, takes it in, collides into Harrell, and got it to go. Harden's fearless as he takes it in. He's got 10 first player in double figures tonight for either team.
I mean, this is the best isolating team in the game. And you've got James Harden, who leads the league in points in isolation at about 7.5.
Right. And Kyrie's close to him, too.
Kyrie almost 5 points a game, which is 4th best in the league. And Kevin Durant just a little bit over 4. He's 8th. He's not playing tonight.
Well, they're squeezing Wesley Matthews down low. They got him in a straight jacket, and they were bringing a third defender over there. And eventually there was a foul.
And the knock on Brooklyn is, they don't play any defense. Oh, they're holding the Lakers to 41% shooting. Now, obviously, the game is still young, but you saw the swarming defense right there. They play small now, taking DeAndre Jordan out of the lineup and putting in Bruce Brown. So they're finding ways and starting to understand one another defensively.
Cook on the fly. Cook will put it in. Cook hasn't played all that much, only 15 games, about half the season he's come in. But with the numbers depleted, no Schroeder tonight. Off the bench early, Tyler Johnson 3. Rebound DeAndre Jordan right over to Harrell. And a foul called on Montrez. So 8.5 to go here in the second. Brooklyn is led by as many as 12. The NBA tonight on TNT from Los Angeles, brought to you by the all-new Kia Sorrento, the world's first storytelling machine. And by Burger King. $1 your way, only at Burger King.
Did you say $1 your way? $1 your way. Is that what you said?
$1 your way.
I like it, partner.
I'd give him $5 my way and your way or whoever's way I would like to eat. You're stuck here in the basement. There just isn't much chow to be had. Andre Jordan. And there's LeBron. Jordan missing that second free throw. LeBron for 3. Jordan's got it. And here comes Harden. So no team in NBA history has ever hit back-to-back-to-back games of 23-point shots or more. Against Sacramento Monday, they hit 27. Against Phoenix on Tuesday, they hit 20, the Nets did. But no team has made 20 or more threes in 3 consecutive games. Tyler Johnson. Rebound by Harrell.
Do you think the Nets know that and they're going for that tonight?
Oh, I know. I think they're just happy to be where they are and playing well. Quinn Cook triple. There's a Joe Harris rebound, and here comes James Harden. He was the Eastern Conference Player of the Week in late January. Do you think they do? You think they know those kinds of statistics, Rich?
I don't. Not that. But I'm surprised James Harden's Houston teams didn't do a feat like that as much as they
am too.
Shot the 3 ball, and that was part of their whole makeup.
Well, we've got the old Rockets coach, now an assistant for Steve Nash, who was Nash's coach in Phoenix, Mike D'Antoni. Harden is going to be at the line. There's a look at Mike, his first year as an assistant.
I love what Steve Nash told us, the compliments of having Mike D'Antoni and Amari Stoudemire.
The Lakers, they have missed 5 of their last 6. Harrell is outside with Matthews, James, Horton, Tucker, and Cook, and that shot won't go. Rebound by Tyler Johnson. Let go last year by Phoenix, reeled in by Brooklyn in the summer, played in Orlando. Outside Jackson, 3, no. Batted by Jordan, but right back to the Lakers, and here comes LeBron, and a foul called on Harris.
I give Joe Harris a lot of credit for trying to stay in here and take the offensive foul on LeBron, but just move slightly to his right. That's a good call there by the official.
Reggie, a lot of talk. We're almost at the halfway point now of the season, this shortened season of only 72 games. Lakers have played, tonight will be their 30th game. Brooklyn has played the most games of any team in the NBA, but is LeBron your first half of the season MVP, or you want to put some other guys in there too?
No, there's a lot of guys you can put in there. Embiid, no one's, when you talk about, there's obvious ones, right? The LeBrons and Joel Embiid, but Steph Curry is playing unbelievable. Damian Lillard, wow. I mean, but what LeBron has done with all the injuries that Jordan gives him, that's a little alley-oop right here. Yeah, he would be.
Harden probably in that conversation too. We'll continue when we come back. 5th assist by Harden. Nicely timed to Jordan. And the lead is 11 for Brooklyn on TNT. Sports fans, shop now at NBAstore.com and get today's special offer.
I've browsed 8 sites for divorce attorneys.
and 19 years to the date. We all remember this Sports Illustrated cover of LeBron James, the chosen one, and with all this MVP talk. If he does win it this year, it would be his 5th MVP. But we all were sitting around like, who is this kid out of Akron who's supposed to be the next coming? And he has shown us all who the king is, Kevin.
Yes, indeed. The Nets are plus 12 points from 3. They go inside this time. DeAndre Jordan with a spinner and a dunk and a nice feed from on top. So the number 2 team in the West, the Lakers. The number 2 team in the East, the Brooklyn Nets. Bench right now, plus 10 points for Brooklyn. They've got plus 6 rebounds. LeBron with 10, resting. Harden with 12. And we are at the halfway point of the second quarter. Caldwell Pope is back in the game. Reggie had mentioned earlier that he had gone to the locker room. He's back in. Matthews on the floor. Caruso out there with Kuzma and Harrell. And that's the group for the Lakers. And out there for Brooklyn, Harris, Harden, Walu Cabarro, Jordan, and Landry Shamet. Kyrie Irving in the game. Walu Cabarro is out. And here comes Kuzma, a spinner with 2 defenders right there. Nice shot by Kyle Kuzma, who is getting his. He has 8 points tonight. Make it 10 for the Lakers. Kyle is averaging 7. Here's a drive, and Harden will push the issue inside. Kept alive, offensive ball, new shot clock, but taken by L.A. Numbers 2-on-1, and the feed to Harrell. And it came from Caldwell Pope. A nice transition by the Lakers.
Nice decision there by Caldwell Pope, who was going to settle for a 3 until he saw Montrezl Harrell running with him.
Shooter is out. COVID protocol just before the game. He is gone, and 2 starters out, including Davis. Harris with another 3. That's the 8th three-point shot for the Nets.
And for Harris,
Joe Harris cans one from outside. He has his 2nd tonight and 7 points for the game. Ooh, nice shot, Harrell.
Yeah, if you were talking about Joe Harris, that's his 89th catch-and-shoot three-pointer this season, which leads the NBA.
And Joe Harris, by the way, now has 100 threes made, the earliest of any Net in the history, in the NBA history of their franchise. Harris with his 100th three-point shot. But here was a nice pass, right on the money and in stride with Caldwell Pope, the veteran, and Harrell was waiting. One of the things, Reggie, with Anthony Davis out, so much of what the Lakers did, as Gasol is checked in, Harrell is checked out, so much of what the Lakers do offensively was predicated on Anthony Davis. 6, Kuzma will take it in, flashing his way for 12, and he leads the Lakers in scoring so far. Kyrie Irving. Kyrie's played 14 minutes, has 5 points. Harris, corner 3. He's the number 1 corner 3 shooter in the NBA. Highest percentage. The hobbling Matthews. Already 2 are out for the Los Angeles Lakers, the defending champs. Right now, they trail. Harris has the hot hand. Collisions on the floor. And a timeout.
Baby, let's cruise away from
franchise and your future star who's going to bring you championships as Green knocks down the 11th made 3 here for Brooklyn.
Caldwell Pope. Rebound inside. Kuzma playing aggressively. Can't get it on the doorstep. Green comes up with it. Gets it out to Harden with 12 points and 8 assists. Kyrie on the fly. Tip it. Got it. Kyrie Irving aggressively getting that too.
And that's why I keep trying to tell people, who are like, well, Brooklyn doesn't play any defense. Yeah, but they can score the basketball better than anyone. So, are you going to be able to outscore them? Look at the quick move here by Kyrie.
What
Misses the shot. Yes. But look at the putback. Man, look at the putback. The quick jets. Letting KD know on the sideline. I do a little bit of everything.
Irving picked up the foul. So Brooklyn has won 4 straight. Lakers have won 8 of 9 coming in. Caldwell Pope at the free throw line. Brooklyn plus 24 points from the three-point stripe. Let's take a look at the upcoming national TV schedule. ESPN tomorrow. In Philadelphia, the 76ers will welcome the Chicago Bulls. And a good one in this building tomorrow night. Number 1 Utah in the West against the LA Clippers. Then Saturday on ABC, the Heat here against the Lakers. And for more on these games, go to NBA.com or visit the NBA app.
Kevin, Utah is absolutely balling. Winners of 9 straight, and they've taken on all comers. I'm talking about the top teams. The Jazz have gone right through. And they play a lot like this Brooklyn team. Shoot a lot of threes, and they're very effective from behind that arc.
Kyrie with 9. Stops on a dime. LeBron inside with a finger roll that'll drop. He's got 12. Brooklyn, the number 1 offense, the number 25 defense. They've hit 50% of their shots 3 consecutive games. That one goes astray. Right now shooting about 58% for the game. As LeBron is closing in on 35,000. He's in a thicket. He's got to spin out of it. Harden had it, lost it. Kuzma saves it. That's exactly what he's been doing. Those defensive loose balls, he's been terrific. Those 50-50 balls, Caldwell Pope will bury the 3.
And because of that,
Kuzma made that work.
Because of that hard work and effort by Kuzma, you're rewarded with 3 points from that.
That's how Kuzma's been playing. He has played some terrific basketball, and they'll need him to without AD. And a 3, Harden. Knocked away by Kyrie, keeps it alive. Shamet corrals it. Inside Harris, outside Shamet. Out of bounds it goes. 56% shooting for the Brooklyn Nets. They're putting in threes, and all this without KD. Wabu Cabarro is going to check back in the game. Also in, Markieff Morris has come in for the Los Angeles Lakers. First time we've seen him tonight. LeBron fadeaway, Green defends, counting. LeBron James with 14.
The Lakers starting to shoot much better here the last 2 minutes. They've got that shooting percentage up to 47% and only down 12.
Biggest lead for the Nets has been 19. It's Shamet. Throws it away with a turnover. Caruso, 4-on-3. Nice pass, touch pass. Kuzma inside. James and Irving got in the way, and there's a whistle and a foul. Kyrie will pick it up.
Beautiful fadeaway there by LeBron. I mean, just money. Going for a milestone here, Kevin Harlan, by LeBron James.
Yeah, he's only becoming 1 of 3, but we know that he's not passing anybody, but he is getting to a certain number, which is pretty stunning. You think of that?
35,000 points. I mean, that's showing up nightly. That is showing up nightly.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and Karl Malone have made more field goals than LeBron, so in almost every significant offensive category, LeBron James's name is climbing in all those areas, assists and points and games played and wins. He's amazing in that regard. Third player to 1,000 or more. points in games played and wins. He's amazing in that regard. Third player to get 35,000 or more.
Man, there were some ballers on that graphic right there.
Holy smokes.
Oh my goodness.
That is a who's who in the history of professional basketball. Half minute to play. Shot clock at 8. Harden, Green, Kyrie Irving. Caruso there with the ball. Caruso, the first player off the bench tonight for the Lakers. Well, working on the Walu Cameron. Takes it in, and LeBron squeezes the trigger. He's got 17. 17 leads all scorers in this one.
A nice finish to the second quarter here for the Lakers and LeBron James to get back in this ball game.
Good point. They were down by 19. Now they're down by 9. Here comes the weave-in. Harden up and off and down, foul. LeBron will pick it up.
Well, a lot like Joe Harris as he moved at the last minute. LeBron James did the same thing versus James Harden. Just a little bit to his right.
So Harden will be at the stripe, 90% free throw shooter. He's in the top 10 in the NBA in free throws attempted and made. Shooting now for the Nets, 6 of 11 at the free throw line. Lakers are 5 of 7. And Harden with 13. He and Joe Harris are leading Brooklyn. That's on the road. 7 up and 7 down. Until February, they've gone 5-3, riding a 4-game winning streak. Morris will inbound, 1 second to go. Off the fingertips of LeBron and out of bounds. We are at halftime. Zeros on the clock. 2 of the top teams in the NBA, both at number 2 in their respective conferences. LeBron leads all scorers with 17. Tonight, the NBA on TNT is presented by State Farm.
When he gonna lose, he stops. Yeah, he quits.
No, I didn't even go last time. We're talking about you talk about these two being in the finals, but the one thing that's different for this year, and as much as you might laugh, JaVale McGee and Dwight Howard not being there changes the dynamic in a lot of different ways. The one way is, here's Marc Gasol. He's their big. He's the guy who's supposed to be the stopper in the paint or be the paint guy. But James Harden's on him. He has no idea that he wants to post up. So now everything stays perimeter. Even when Gasol is in the game, they're a perimeter-oriented team when Gasol's in the game. You can get to the lane. It's opening up, things of that nature. The one thing now when Harold comes in the game, freeze it. You say, I'm shorter, smaller, and I attack more. So now you have a one-on-one. He really plays like, to me, a small forward on the offensive end, except for he hits the glass. Boom. And now I'm going to attack the bigs on the other end. But the one thing you have when
He can do that. Just need guys like this guy and Joe Harris to knock down the shots. Chuck thinks Philly is the best team. I think Brooklyn is the best team, and I'm going to tell you why in a few seconds. Matter of fact, I'm going to tell you why now. They haven't even played a lot of games together, full force, and they're still second in the East.
I do have a quick question for Charles, if you have.
We have got how much time, Jeremy? We have 30 seconds.
Okay,
Make it quick.
You said, they would have to sacrifice their game, and you wasn't sure if James Harden could sacrifice or Kyrie. Do you feel that James Harden is sacrificed?
James Harden ain't sacrificed. They made the smart decision to put him at the point. Kyrie is a great scorer, but he's not a near great passer.
Do you think he's sacrificing James Harden?
I don't think we can see now.
Okay.
We got to see them together.
Okay. Right.
Harden in 16 games as a net, 5 triple-doubles. He's got 14 points in the first half of this one, and it's the Nets by 11.
Game of our NBA on TNT doubleheader with the Brooklyn Nets on top of the defending champion Los Angeles Lakers 64-53. Kevin Harlan with the sharpshooter, the Hall of Famer Reggie Miller. Joe Harris had 4 threes in the first half. He had 3 threes in the span of 72 seconds. He's shooting 49% from beyond the arc, and it shows.
And that's why he leads the league with 90 catch-and-shoot three-pointers this season. And he's a great option and complement to these isolation stars for the Brooklyn Nets, Kevin.
So we start the second half, and here comes Kyrie Irving with the 3 of his own and picked up by Kuzma, 7th rebound for him. He's got 12 points. If you're just joining us, no Schroeder with COVID protocol in place. Anthony Davis, as you know, is out probably from now until the All-Star break with the change right there. Brown picks it up. Here comes Harris with a shot on the doorstep and picked up by LeBron. Markieff Morris will start the second half for the Lakers. Caldwell Pope in the corner, and away we go here in the second half and across the lane with Morris picking it up, and a floater is hoisted and out of bounds.
And Frank Vogel electing to downsize, taking Gasol out that starting lineup, as you mentioned, bringing in Morris to kind of go against the downsizing of the Brooklyn Nets with Bruce Brown in the starting lineup for Kevin Durant.
Brown, Harris, Green, Irving, and Harden out there. Harden with it right now. 14 points, 8 assists, 1 turnover for James. Harris, 3. Got it. Hit another one. He's got 5. That's 12 for the Brooklyn Nets tonight. They've hit 12. The Lakers, Reggie, have hit 4 threes in the game.
Kevin, how about the ball movement? A lot of unselfish play there by the Brooklyn Nets.
9 assists. Harden is 1 assist away from another double-double. He's already got 18 of them. 16 with his new team, the Nets. Morris, 3. Rebound. Kuzma lost it. Shoved out of bounds off his knee. So the Los Angeles Lakers, number 2 in the West. The Brooklyn Nets are number 2 in the East.
Unselfish play there by the Nets point guard, James Harden. And everyone's worried about there's, strong personalities on this team. There's only one basketball. These guys understand how to play with one another and how to win. It's another 3 here by the Brooklyn Nets. He is loving this on the sideline. 13 for 24. 54% shooting here for the Nets from downtown.
And they're 7 away from hitting 20, which is something no team has ever done. 3 consecutive games. But the Nets have hit 27 threes in Sacramento Monday. They hit 20 threes in Phoenix on Tuesday. And they hit 13 threes as we are just into the second half. And they build their lead once again to 17. They've led by 19. In a rebound inside by Wesley Matthews. Here comes LeBron right into Green.
Yeah, that's the problem when they play with this small lineup. Offensive rebound and points in the paint.
15-point game. There's a foul. That'll go on Morris. Harris was on top. Who in their right mind is going to get in front of that? Who's Ron now with 19 points. He's averaging 26, and he had 30 the other night up in Minneapolis. Morris comes out on Harden. He'll dance and drive and float, and picked up with the new player, Horton Tucker, in there, and outside they go to Matthews. Little catch with Horton Tucker. And over the head of the cutting Kuzma.
Got to shoot that basketball, Wesley.
I think so. He had a shot, didn't he, Reg?
Oh, wide open floater. And, I understand trying to be a little bit unselfish, but right now when you need scoring, you got to put it up on the rim.
Each team with 7 turnovers so far. Kyrie Irving went off a 40-point game Monday. Inside to Brown. Picked up by Kuzma, who continues to fill all the categories tonight. 8 rebounds for Kyle. A lot of talk about the Laker film work, which they lack in on-court practice time. They feel they're making up with extended film sessions. Talon, Horton, Tucker through traffic. Out of bounds. Shot clock at 1.9. Now, Reggie, it's been the third quarter defense of the Brooklyn Nets, which they have really pointed to throughout these 4 consecutive wins. And this is something they want to hang their head on. Oh, my goodness. The catch shot by LeBron.
And Kevin, this is his 18th season. That's what I try to tell people. I mean, I needed a wheelchair to get out of bed in my 18th year.
21.
This dude's making it look easy.
21 points on 16 shots, Reggie. And this, he's fallen out of bounds sideways with the defender right in his face. Horton Tucker picked up a foul. Kyrie will be at the line. 8:06 to go here in the third. With the Nets having won 4 straight, the Lakers having won 8 of their last 9. We'd like to tell you the NBA on TNT tonight is brought to you by Microsoft Teams. Where there's a team, there's a way. And brought to you by America's Best, where you won't overpay for glasses. or contact. Kyrie at the strike, 92% free throw shooter. Oh, LeBron. He comes off that like he's on a catapult. 23 for LeBron James. Harden the other way. Followed the whole way by Matthews. Harden with 17. Switch on defense. Kyrie, shot clock at 5. Harris into 2. No. There's Matthews. Lakers again, the number one defensive team in the NBA. LeBron trying to feed inside. Kuzma cutting. The ball was kicked.
And Kev, look at the finish in the dunk here by LeBron James.
He's 36, and he looks like he's on that cover of SI that you were showing a couple minutes ago, Reggie.
But hold on, look at Kevin Durant on the Brooklyn bench. Not even phased. Not even phased. I love it.
He's got the shorts on. That's why he's not phased. If I wear shorts on the bench, here comes Harden, kicks it outside. Brown, 3. With another Kuzma rebound. Kevin Harlan with the sharp.
The captains in the All-Star game. LeBron James for the West and Kevin Durant in the East.
Oh, look at that nice spin move inside by Horton Tucker. Pretty play.
And has earned every minute on the floor this season for the Lakers.
Lakers plus 18 points in the paint. The drive here by Kyrie. Goes right into Wesley Matthews. Nice move here by Talon. Comes up and puts it down.
Remember, these two will be the captains in the All-Star game. LeBron James for the West. And
nice move here by Talon. Comes up and puts it down.
You guys are gonna love this.
What is this?
All-wheel drive. I'm David Collado. I chose the Spark Cash Card from Capital One because I earn unlimited 2% cash back on everything I buy. Last year, I redeemed
At the age of 36, 18th season, point number 35,000.
Wow.
1 of 3 to get that mark. Earlier tonight, Harden kicks it out. Jeff Green 3 with a rebound by LeBron, and he's now got 4.
And that was 2002. Who was the Rookie of the Year that year, Kevin? His brother plays for the Lakers right now.
Oh, that's easy. Here comes Brown, knocked off his horse by Morris. Hard foul, crashing to the floor. They'll go to the line. Pau Gasol, am I correct?
You are very
with the
correct.
With the Memphis Grizzlies.
That's right. Who won the MVP in 2002? Do you remember that?
Buddy Shaq and Kobe.
No. It was Tim Duncan who won the MVP, but who won the championship? The championship was won by our good friend, Dr. Shaquille O'Neal.
When did Shaq win the MVP? Like 2000? Am I right on that?
Yes.
I'd have to go back. I think he was the last big man, Reggie, to win the MVP. And it's interesting this year, we were kind of continue our conversation on
the MVPs this year.
MVPs, but Embiid in Philadelphia, you talked about Jokic in Denver, certainly
Jokic, absolutely. Jokic and Embiid are front runners for the MVP. Along with LeBron.
Since the big man has won. Green is on LeBron.
Shows you how much the game has changed.
Yes. Shot clock down to 6. James will carve and fire. LeBron James with 25.
And here come the Lakers. Scratching and clawing. Knocking on the door.
Irving's got 10. Short there. Brown and Luau Cabarro with another 3 off the bench, puts it in. He's got 12, and he has hit 4 3-point shots. And Reggie Brooklyn has hit 14 threes and shooting 50% from beyond the arc tonight. Kuzma with the drive.
Nice job there creating separation for Kuz.
You're enjoying his game, aren't you?
I do. I think he has a chance to be a special player on this team. And I agree with Charles. With a healthy Anthony Davis and obviously with LeBron continuing to play at this high level, they need Kuzma to be that third-tier scorer for this Laker team on a consistent basis.
Morris just picked up a foul. Reggie, I saw something the other day where the defensive rating for the Lakers has actually been this year better when Davis has not been on the floor. I find that hard to believe, but the numbers, I guess, don't lie.
Their blocks have gone up when he's been on the bench or injured. And for whatever reason, though, I'm still going to take the length of Anthony Davis because he gives you flexibility because you could switch that 1-5 screen and roll, 1-4 screen and roll because of his length and his ability to block shots. That's the versatility you get from Anthony Davis.
So we have some changes on the floor. Harrell, Horton Tucker, Caruso, Caldwell, Pope, and Kuzma. 5 on the floor for L.A. Irving, Harden, Wawu Cabarro, Jordan, and Shannon on the floor for the Nets. Biggest lead for Brooklyn tonight has been 19. Lakers have been getting it into single digits. That's a 3, Horton Tucker. Long rebound corralled by Caruso. Kuzma driving heavy inside. Knocked away, stolen. Here comes Harden on the break with that great vision. Luau Cabarro, 3! Got it! Wow! What a stroke he's got tonight. 5 triples, 15 off the bench, and 15 made threes for the Brooklyn Nets.
Luau Cabarro, 5 of the 15 made threes from the Frenchman.
Bench scoring plus 10.
And he was questionable coming into the night, like knee soreness.
Yes, sore right knee. He's only averaging 7 points a game. He's doubled that, more than doubled it tonight. And TLC knocking it in. He had 9 in Phoenix on Tuesday. Horton Tucker looking for a screen, a spin, and a drive.
And how about 10 assists for Harden as well, though? Double-double.
Another double-double. He's got 19 of them, and 17 of the 19 have come with Brooklyn. And he's a durable player, too. He has had 3 consecutive seasons scoring 30 points or more.
Oh, no.
Here he comes. Great acceleration for 2 from James Harden.
Kevin, I'm telling you, Brooklyn, they got to stay healthy. But they are going to be a tough out if they do. I mean, this is firepower at its best.
Kuzma, the bump and the fire and the fadeaway, and he knocks it through. Kyle Kuzma, 16 for him. Playing with confidence, signed the contract extension. A lot of people think that when he signed that extension, that it took a lot of weight of having to prove himself all the time. There's a kick. And you notice that, Reggie, too, that once he signed that contract, it changed things for him?
Look at him split the double team here for Harden. And how about the reaction by KD? Yeah, stop it. Quit it. Stop it. Stop playing with him.
Lakers have 6 turnovers this quarter. So some defense for Brooklyn. And third quarter defense has been a theme here during this 4-game winning streak. They've won 3 straight on the road. Pull up, 2, and a beauty.
And see what happened? So James Harden comes out, where he was predominantly the point guard, and now Kyrie is still on the floor. Now it's his turn to take over.
Russo throws it away. Luwawu Cabarro will get it. Kyrie, look at the ball rotation. Shamet, 3, got it. That's number 16 for Brooklyn.
4 away.
Beautiful 3 and a foul.
4 away.
All right, biggest lead tonight for the Brooklyn Nets. It's 20 over the Lakers on TNT.
Your voice is your power. And for too long, the voices of black people in this country have gone unheard. Our voice can make waves. Through stories, through verses.
changes.
And you're supposed to say, wow, Kevin, you're right with all those great stats.
Oh, my goodness, Kevin, you are so correct.
Lawalu Cavaro with a 3 and picked up by Caruso.
He finally missed.
Yeah, finally. Quinn Cook is in on top. Schroeder out tonight with COVID-19 protocol. As Gasol hits the deck. Gasol started tonight. Now they're going to bring him off the bench here in the second half of the game.
I'm wondering if he came down on someone's foot.
Looked like it didn't.
There's the long 3 here by Gasol. Oh, no, it looked like knee to knee with Jordan.
So the foul goes on Jordan. Gasol will be at the line. Mark is an 88% free throw shooter. He had 11 points the other night up in Minneapolis against the Timberwolves, and just the second time he's been in double figures this season. Well, for a limited time, watch League Pass for free. Sign up today to watch more live NBA games on all your favorite devices. Don't wait. Offer ends February 21st. Free throw shooting of the Lakers tonight has been 7 of 9, and the Nets, who are the third best free throw shooting team in the NBA, have gone a surprising 11 of 18. That's 61%. But they have made up for it by shooting over 50% from 3, 52% for the game. And their lead, as you can see, has grown as large as 20 and now stands at 87, 69, 18-point advantage with a Shamit miss. Ron's got the ball, rebound number 5. He's got 25 points. Outside Caruso, picked up by Green. Brooklyn defense in the third quarter, following suit for what they've done in their 4 consecutive wins. And the other night in Phoenix, they were down by 24 at one time, down by 21 at halftime, and came back to win it. There's a foul inside.
Great effort by
LA.
And that was a great effort by a lot of guys on that Brooklyn team. Jeff Green was fantastic. Tyler Johnson, it was his first start of the season, had 17 points.
Curry and Klay Thompson they average 76 points a game, right? The big 3 then for Golden State. The Brooklyn big 3 of Durant, Kyrie, and Harden average 81. So just some things to think about when they do get Durant back out there. And Reggie, they've only played 6 games together, and they're 5-1. And part of what will make them what they're going to be is when they can finally get on the floor at the same time and find their rhythm and their spots and where everybody feels a comfort level.
And I think what James Harden is able to do with the basketball is going to set up beautifully Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving as Gasol knocks down the 3.
Marc Gasol was averaging only 4 points a game, 7 points a year ago with Toronto. And that ball is thrown out of bounds. Fourteen turnovers for the Lakers and 8 turnovers for the Brooklyn Nets, who have trailed at one time by 6 very early on, have led by as many as 20. Final minute is ticking off here in the third. Here comes James making a move and collides and finds the deuce and has 27 and a foul called inside.
Right here, if LeBron can get this free throw to go, you got a 2-for-1 opportunity. Get a stop and score again. It could be a quick 8 or 9-0 run to end this third quarter, and you're back in the ball game.
Timothé Luwawu-Cabarrot will pick up the foul. And DeAndre Jordan is there with the rebound. 51% shooting for Brooklyn, 52% shooting for the Lakers. The numbers for LeBron impressive with a quarter to go. Kyrie, Green in stride. Jordan goes in, knocked away by Gasol, and they'll call a foul on Marc Gasol. And he thought he had all ball.
Maybe it was the windup. I think it was the windup when he went after the block on Jordan is what the official was seeing. See the windup right there? Because that looked like it was all ball. But when you wind up like that, it looks like it's going to be a big hack. I don't know. That looks pretty good to me.
Jordan hits the free throw. It's a historical moment on NBA TV. 2 games, 2 historically black university. The men's and women's basketball teams at Jackson State and Grambling State meet for a Southwestern Athletic Conference game. Coverage begins Monday, 2:30 p.m. Eastern on NBA TV. Final half minute here with Brooklyn on top. The bench of the Nets has been terrific, outscoring the Laker bench by 16. LeBron will orchestrate. Difference of 3 seconds. Game clock, shot clock. Green comes out on Horton Tucker, who drives right by him and puts it up. Here comes Kyrie. Caruso on his side. Irving up and good if it goes. And it does not. And the third quarter comes to a close. The Brooklyn Nets on the road against the defending champion Lakers, up by 16 with the NBA on TNT, presented by State Farm.
Stay myself up. My name ring bells, plus it's still tickets. As I push past these thousands to these meal tickets. Hey, niggas get some bread, you gon' feel different. And you can feel me for looking at the world different.
For James Harden. High scorer so far here in Los Angeles. Aerial coverage tonight provided by Goodyear. Drive always discovers possibility. Goodyear, more driven moments ago. Reggie Miller talked with the head coach of the champion Lakers, Frank Vogel.
Lakers have the ball. Coach, your team is shooting 51% from the field. The problem is you've given up 16 made threes for the Nets.
Yeah, no doubt. We got to execute our coverages better and contain the ball better, obviously, to limit the three-point line.
You're a team that has come back from double-digit deficits all season long. What's it going to take here in the fourth?
Well, we got to stop turning the basketball over, get good possessions down. We need some other guys to step up. Ron's having a great game, but we need some other guys to step up.
Thank you, Coach.
Lakers 9-4 at home, 22-7 overall. Number 2 in the Western Conference, 2 in back of Utah. LeBron from outside, long three won't go. 27 points for LeBron. He has not made a three. And here comes the Brooklyn offense. Harris, Green, Harden, Luwawu, Cabarrot, and DeAndre Jordan. Harden 3. Rebound by LeBron. He's got 7 with 6 assists. And Gasol with a 3. Hit one earlier. James, Gasol, Caldwell Pope, Caruso, Talon, Horton Tucker. 5 out there for the Lakers. With no Schroeder and no Anthony Davis. Brooklyn tonight with no Kevin Durant, who misses his 12th game of the season. Inside Jordan. Good drop pass right there by James Harden.
Man, Harden he puts so much pressure on your defense.
Horton Tucker with a 3. Rebound by Joe Harris. Harris has 5 threes. Wamu Cabarrot has 5. They got 10 of the 16 for the Nets. Brooklyn is number 2 in the NBA in three-point shooting percentage at 41%. In the corner, stuck over there, bodies down, out of bounds. It's Brooklyn's ball. With a look at Anthony Davis. He was averaging 22 points and 8 rebounds.
And that's a down year for him.
Yes.
That's a down year.
Harris, tough shot, got it.
Wow.
Pretty shot by Joe Harris.
People talk about some of the up-and-coming great shooters in our game. Joe Harris at times gets overlooked. I think he's showing why he's one of the best shooters that we have on display.
Caldwell Pope has one rattle out. Harris led the NBA in three-point shooting a couple years ago. Last year was 7th. This year is 4th. Harden drives with Gasol trying to defend and can't. And a timeout taken by the Lakers. Brooklyn continues to pile it on. Their lead at 22 and the biggest tonight.
This copyrighted broadcast of the National Basketball Association may not be retransmitted, reproduced, rebroadcast, or otherwise distributed or used in any form without the express written consent of the NBA.
Shot the Kyrex plot. Black Air Force 2s and the White Sox. Fitting on my forehead. Try me, go ahead. I bring up the polka dots. Put my mayo on the forehead. Yeah, it's the new king of everything. The girl can't see.
Well, for the first time ever, see the best of all stars all in one incredible night. This year's event will support HBCUs and COVID-19 equity efforts. Learn more at NBA.com/all-star and watch on Sunday, March 7th, right here on TNT. It'll be a big night. You're going to see some players from this Brooklyn team starting, like Durant and Kyrie. And we got a chance to pick, and I had everybody. I had Harden as the point guard, Reggie, and I'm wondering who you had. And I also had Dame Lillard, and really it was a toss-up with Doncic. They've both been playing terrific basketball. But did you have any different than the 5 starters from each conference that we just saw?
Well, first of all, you got to remember it's a popularity contest, right? It's not going by your stats and so forth. It's, who's jersey selling and so forth from fans and from people like you who are homers. But that's okay. You wanted your guys in there.
What? No, I don't. No homer. No homer here. No homer. Caruso, and we just saw 3 moments ago from Harris, who's now got 6, and he's got 21 points for Brooklyn. And now they have LeBron on Harden. Faced each other last year in the playoffs when he was with Houston. Rockets won the first, then the Lakers took the next 4. Miss right there. Rebound Caruso. I was going to say it's tough to win without 2 starters, and the Lakers tonight without 2. Nice play by Kuzma.
But
Took one too many steps, though. Huh? Yep, he sure did. But in Phoenix, against a good Suns team, without Kyrie and without Durant,
got down early.
Big 3 gone. They won.
Yeah, got down early by 24, and then it started.
They were down by 21 at halftime. It was the biggest halftime deficit comeback, and the NBA's Nets tenure with the look Steve Nash, who was honored, by the way, before the game. Kuzma.
Yeah, but that had to feel good for him to get that win with his team in Phoenix, a team where he won 2 MVPs, and the whole 7 seconds or less with Mike D'Antoni was born, along with Amari Stoudemire, who's also on the bench for Brooklyn.
Wawu Cabarro, there was a kicking violation on Caldwell Pope, and that's why Brooklyn inbounded, and here we go with about 8 to play. Well, we were hoping for all the stars to be here. James holding on, throws it away. Green, retaken by Gasol. Here is LeBron teeing up a 3. His first tonight. He's got 30 points. LeBron James, 30 points on 21 shots in 30 minutes. Harris, good fake, drives, feeds. Jordan lost it.
That's LeBron's 472nd 30-point game in his career. Just amazing.
Here he comes again. He's played 31 minutes tonight. He's averaging about 37. Off right there. Harden's got it with his 5th rebound. He's already got a double-double tonight, James does. Wawu Cabarro, he'll tee up a triple. And LeBron is right there. 8 rebounds. Caruso. Caldwell Pope and back on top. That's a Kuzma 3. Gasol. LeBron. Got it. 32 for James. Timeout taken. 99-81 is the score. Brooklyn on top. They've led most of the game, but LeBron continues to pry his way inside.
I'm not worried about anything. I'm not fearing anything. We've got some difficult days ahead.
Dream. My poor
Free Kuzma. Rebound Irving.
Again, I love the style because of the three superstars. Going to create a lot of offensive opportunities. Oh my goodness. And Kyrie Irving, back-to-back tough baskets. Talk about how good this team is in isolation situations. Case in point right there.
Irving 16 points on 16 shots tonight. Montrezl Harrell is in. Ball knocked away by Green, retrieved by Harden. Again, the broadcast talking about the conversation he and Kyrie Irving had. Kyrie's going to lose it, kicks it out of bounds. Conversation was Irving to Harden. Hey, what about we switch places here? You play the point, I'll play the two guard. And they're interchangeable, Reggie, as you were talking about then. Oh, what a nice fake there by Irving. LeBron even got faked out by that one. But I think Harden is comfortable in that role. Irving seems to be. Matthews with the floater. And up and in by Harrell.
And each and every night.
Working clearly.
And each and every night, Kevin, there won't be that burden of, I've got to carry us. I've got to get the job done offensively. Because you've got three alpha males who, if someone's hot, they're going to feed them.
Matthews comes out on Harden. Shot clock down to 3. Kyrie Irving over Quinn Cook. Missed it all. About 50% shooting tonight for the Brooklyn Nets. Another game where they have kept it during this winning streak. And if they win tonight, it'll be their 5th consecutive win, their longest since January of 2019. It would also, as you see the words of Kyrie talking about Harden, what they mean together. If they win tonight, 4th consecutive road win, that will be the longest road winning streak for the Nets since 2008. And they played well against the Western Conference. Tough shot with a foul. Horton Tucker hits the deck.
Foul number 6, second personal, second team foul.
Tonight from Los Angeles, the NBA on TNT is brought to you by Samsung Galaxy S21 Ultra 5G. Just thinking, I said that 10 years ago. People would look at me like I got 3 heads. What? What? Taylor Horton Tucker. Putting it up and in. Brooklyn Nets, the #1 scoring team in the NBA. The Los Angeles Lakers, without 2 starters, as we've talked about, the #1 defensive team with the #1 defensive rating. Lonzo McKinney will check in. Ron is done for the evening with his 32, 8, and 7 performance. And the newest net is in, Andre Robertson. 7 years out of Colorado. Formerly with the Thunder. The significant knee injury a couple years ago. Shannon will put one up.
And he will factor in as this season goes on and as we get closer to the playoffs because of his ability to play defense.
Here is Harrell on the wing. Kenny and now Horton Tucker. Step back 3 here. And the Nets have it with Kyrie in control and his 16 points. Really not sure yet when Kevin Durant's going to come back, but he is day-to-day. They don't think it's anything significant. The bump, the drive, and Shamet can't get it. With McKinney grabbing the ball. Lakers have now gone down to 46% shooting. And the 50% shooting of Brooklyn is holding, as it has most of the game. Harrell thought about it, 16-footer. And Shamet the rebound.
Yeah, they'll give Harrell that all night long.
All right, a timeout taken here. And it's our Straight Talk Wireless timeout on TNT.
It's time for some straight.
Players out there now for the Lakers, including Jared Dudley, who's only played in 6 games. He was a part of that nice little run by the Nets a couple of years ago in the playoffs. Crossover here. Horton Tucker will take it and scoop it.
Nice little crossover here by Horton Tucker.
And they give him the 2. Lakers last lost by double figures at home more than a year ago. It was to Harden and the Rockets back in February. I'd like to tell you that FanDuel gives you more ways to win this NBA season with betting and daily fantasy and free-to-play games. Sign up and play at FanDuel.com. Walu Cabarro inside. Brown foul. Kinney, he took it with the drive and a Brooklyn foul on the play. Well, the Nets will stay in Los Angeles and take on the Clippers. It's some kind of road trip, isn't it? They play Phoenix, a good team. They got the Lakers tonight, and looks like they're going to come away with their 19th win of the season. We're talking about malaise. This is a team energized and a chance for opportunity when a guy like, Kyrie doesn't play as he didn't the other night. He did play tonight, or if KD doesn't play, more guys can get off the bench. But they've really, one of the things Nash has done is played a lot of guys, played a lot of players.
They're still learning one another, too. Just imagine once they get the big 3 back and they can kind of establish a rhythm and spacing, pacing. Already, this is the best offensive team in the league.
Robertson dribbles off his foot. He's got to be a little bit rusty. He's not played this year. Cook on the fly. Quinn Cook puts down the 3-point shot. He's made 2 in a row. He's won 2 championships, one with Golden State, and last year as a backup on this Laker championship team. You see the bench scoring tonight. Scooping it. Brown knocked away. And a foul. It's on Kaycock. Devontae Kaycock, only his 2nd game this season. Let's take a look at the upcoming national TV schedule. Tomorrow night, the Bulls will take on the 76ers in Philadelphia. And then a terrific game, the Utah Jazz in this building against the Los Angeles Clippers. And then ABC Saturday, it's the Miami Heat and the Lakers in a rematch of the NBA Finals from last season. Brooklyn tonight from the free throw line, Reggie. That's really been the only part of their game which has not been up to what we've seen lately. They are 65%, and this is the 3rd best free throw shooting team at 82%. Drive by Cook. Nice defense inside Robertson. They're waiting for Mon Shumpert, but his hamstring injury is not allowing him to get on the floor. Here is Vonleh. 4th game he's played this season for Brooklyn. Under a minute to go. Nets are going to go to a winning record on the road at 8-7 with this win tonight here in L.A.
And Kevin, don't think the Brooklyn Nets are going to get your 3 games in a row of making 23s. They were been stuck on 17 very much the whole 4th quarter.
Alfonso McKinney just canned a 3. Cook looks like he's staggering the other way. The Nets will go to 19-12 and move ever closer to the number 1 team in the East, the Philadelphia 76ers. And it is the 5th consecutive win. They had lost the previous 3. The Nets win their 5th consecutive game. And this is their longest winning streak since 2019, January 2019. It's their 4th consecutive road win, longest since 2008. 7th consecutive win, Reggie, over a Western Conference team, and their 3rd consecutive win over the Lakers in Los Angeles.
And Kevin, the scary thing about this, one of the best scorers the game has ever seen in Kevin Durant has been sitting on the sideline watching it all. Wait until he gets more attached and gets healthy. This team is going to be a very difficult out in the Eastern Conference.
James Harden tonight, the double-double, 23 and 11. Another double-double he's had for this new team he plays for, the Brooklyn Nets. The trade was in the middle of January that brought Harden to this team that already had some terrific shooters like Joe Harris. And Joe Harris tonight, Reggie, had 6 threes, 21 points on 10 shots. Joe was terrific, and Reg, take it away. One great three-point shooter to another.
Joe, it's funny because everyone talks, obviously, and rightfully so, about the big three for Brooklyn. But to me, it's those big three that gets guys like you integrated into the game. Tonight, as Kevin just mentioned, 21 points, 6 of 7 from downtown.
Yeah, I mean, playing with those guys, obviously unbelievable at all 3 levels. Facilitating, creating shots for guys like myself just makes the game a lot easier, especially when you know when the ball's coming to you. More likely than not, you got space. That's why the ball's coming your way, and you got to get it out.
Has Coach Nash drawn up any plays specifically for you because of the skill set of Kyrie